everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying the fall weather. As you guys can see, it is really nice out today in New Jersey anyway. I saw that they got snow in North Dakota yesterday and I was like, I am so glad I'm not living there anymore because I do not miss the snow. I grew up in that weather and I'm ready to be done with that weather. So New Jersey still gets cold, we still get snow, but not in October. Or so far we haven't yet, so let me not jinx that. But the New Jersey winters are more like very mild and calm compared to the North Dakota winters and the Minnesota winters. So I'm grateful for that. So if any of you guys live in North Dakota, maybe it's time to move to New Jersey or something like that. But yeah, I'm so glad we are not dealing with snow yet. But anyway, today we're gonna talk about Halloween and whether or not the Amish celebrate Halloween. Specifically what my family celebrates. Because as you know, it varies across the Amish communities, what they celebrate and what they don't. So I wanna specify that I'm talking about the Amish community that I grew up in. So growing up, we did not celebrate Halloween. I don't even know if we even well, yes, we did know about it because it's obviously on the calendar. So we did know about it. But I don't know if we knew what celebrating Halloween truly was about. Because our parents always told us that celebrating Halloween was like celebrating the devil, celebrating Satan. But now that I'm out here, it seems to be much more about like trick-or-treating in costumes and stuff like that, which I still don't 100% get the meaning of it. But it seems to be fun. People seem to be having fun, so yeah, but at home we definitely did not celebrate it. We didn't even do the candy stuff. Now, I know that we did the whole candy thing during Christmas, and even in school, our teacher would give us each a bag of candy during Christmas, but I don't remember them doing that for Halloween. I know they did it for Easter, and sometimes even Valentine's Day, but I don't remember them doing that for Halloween. I do remember our parents telling us about pranks that were played on Halloween and that some people do play pranks on Halloween. And I just remember that my dad told us that, I don't know if it was him or if it was his brothers, because my dad has a lot of brothers, so sometimes all of that, they all get mixed together. And sometimes he'd tell us stories about stuff that his brothers did, and then later on we find out that it was actually stuff that he did. But he told us a story about one year on Halloween night, they snuck over to their neighbor's place and they put his sleigh like on top of the barn roof, like you know, on the peak, like they put the sleigh on there. And then he woke up the next morning and found the sleigh up there. But I have a hard time believing that because, first of all, how do you get your sleigh up there? Like, even if there's a couple of people, like, that's a lot of work. And the barn, it wasn't a small barn. It was like a really big barn. So I don't know, but I'm really having a hard time believing that one. But I do remember hearing stories about people pranking their neighbors. And sometimes they use toilet paper too, which also seems to be something common out here. But yeah, personally, I never did any of that. We never did any of that because another thing that the Amish believe is that there's certain nights of the year where if you go to a cemetery, I don't really know how to describe it. They describe it as, maybe the best way I can think of describing it is The Walking Dead. I know there's like 1 or 2 nights out of the year where they believe that if you go to a cemetery, you will see like the dead waking up, talking to each other. I know that one of the dates is January 6th, and they believe that this only happens at midnight. Or this is stuff that my older siblings told me when I was a little kid, and they continue to tell me as we grew older. But like I said, whether any of this is true, I honestly don't know. I was always too scared to even go check. But back there, it just seems so real. But anyway, they would say that it only happens at midnight. And also, if you go out to the pastures on those days at midnight, they say that the animals would start talking. I found it so scary, I never even wanted to find out if it's actually true, which I doubt it is. But it seems so real. And I know that January 6th is one of the dates. I believe that Halloween is the other date that they believe that this stuff happens. Which, all that, like, this is stuff that was like so real when you were kids. I have no intention of ever finding out if it's real. What do you guys think? It can't be real, right? But up to now, the most I ever did with celebrating Halloween was last year I was on deployment during Halloween, and I helped build the Halloween haunted house in the desert. And that was actually fun, and people loved it. They said it was really scary, which I helped build it, so it kind of spoiled it for me. I didn't think it was scary, but that has everything to do with me helping actually build it. But other than that, we've never actually celebrated Halloween. We've gone to several Halloween parties, which those are usually fun, but mostly because of the drinks and the food. But we've never actually had dressed up for Halloween, and that's something that we never did at home either. We didn't even know about Halloween costumes at home. But that might also have everything to do with us not watching TV or us watching any of those movies that the Halloween costumes are usually based on. So even if we had wanted to or even been allowed to wear costumes, we wouldn't have known what they were about. And most of our non-Amish neighbors, they didn't have any young kids, so they didn't do trick-or-treating, so we didn't see it there either. And even if we did, we would have been so confused because without TV, none of these characters make any sense to you at all. Now that makes sense to me, or most of them. There's still a lot of characters that I see that I'm like, I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what this means, what it is about. But that's because I'm still trying to catch up to all these movies and TV shows and all of that. But I'll catch up eventually. I have watched all the Marvel series and a lot of the DC series, but there's still so much out there that I don't know if I'll ever get caught up. Tawi has done really well in trying to get me caught up, but there's a lot to get caught up to, so we'll see. But I mean, eventually we'll probably start celebrating Halloween and, you know, do the whole costume thing. But I guess I haven't really been into it because, yes, I know most of the characters now, but dressing up is a lot of work. I'd just as soon rather go for the food and the drinks. The Halloween parties are always fun though. And it's fun to see what people are dressed up as, even though, like I said, I don't always know what the costumes are, what they mean, but it's interesting. But anyway, that is everything for today. Let me know what you think about the whole beliefs that the Amish have about Halloween. And also, I know I have been MIA lately, and I apologize for that, but life gets busy sometimes with school and work and everything. But I'm gonna try to show up every week, and if I can't every week, at least every other week. But I have 2 more classes starting next week, so be patient with me. I will keep showing up and talking to you guys as much as I can because I do love doing this. So I will see you guys later. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to hear more of my story. And also follow me on TikTok at IdaMachiever1 and on Instagram at IdaChooseHappiness. I will be posting videos and answering some questions on both of those platforms as well.